evening, ladies and gents. How are we? Can we hear me? All right, let's go with the first question, isn't it? How are the volume levels? Do we need to go up a little bit on my microphone, which we potentially do, and maybe down on the old pop Atmos? Let me know in the comment section how we are sounding. I can hear something. It must be TV downstairs. How the devil are we all? All six of you. Can't hear you. How's now? Right, yeah. So we are good. We are good. Too loud now. Right, let's see if we can get it to a decent, manageable level. I think that should be good now. I'll tell you why I'm being slightly quiet. It is because the kids have just gone to sleep and they're in there absolutely intent on shattering the illusion of the fact that we are in a pub. They're screaming and shouting up until about 3 minutes ago, so just to keep it a little quiet. But you know, it's what it is, isn't it? If you hear them and I have to disappear to sort them out, then so be it. What we pray. Who have we got in? Right, we've got Steve Jones, we've got Denise, we've got Barry, Martin, Ralph. All these names I recognise. I've not been in my life that much. Keep letting me know in the comment section how it's going. Denise says that she can't hear. So let me know how you go. Have you pressed the button on YouTube? So yeah, maybe turn it up. Let us know, Denise, if you're having much more luck. We're not starting for a minute. We're not starting for a bit, to be honest. We're gonna have a little catch up and basically just hold off for all those people that thought it was probably starting at 8. All those hundreds of people. I just thought I'd try an 7:30 to see how this goes down, because then we're all done a little bit earlier, aren't we? Thought I'd smash this one. Got this one free at an Airbnb over the weekend, and Mrs. can't drink at the moment, if you know what I mean. So I think I might see how much I can get through. Got the Cleggies. The Cleggies are in. Nice to see. 11 viewers. We're on double figures. This is more than I could have ever wished for. It really is. We got a belter of a quiz tonight. You don't deserve it. Well, you lot do. You lot definitely deserve it. All those that are missing, they don't deserve it. As soon as we start, the sooner we finish it. Exactly. Let me know in the comment section what are you guys drinking. Because we are at the pub after all. And I would like to know what we're all having for a tipple. Poor old Denise's mum's a bit deaf. Right. Okay. Let me do. There we go. Let me know if that's a bit too loud for people. But Denise's mum is a bit. Maybe those that it's too loud for can turn the TV down. Cheers. How is the buffer? Is there any buffering? Because I'm being told by YouTube that there's low latency or something, or the latency's too high, something like that. I've fucking no idea. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. What it seems to be all right for now. Council pop for Steve Jones. What's council pop? Is that like panda pop? What's that? Right. Well, what have we been up to? What have we? What's happened since we last clapped eyes on each other? Well, it has been a slow and steady start for us back in the old pub quiz life. We are by no means at full speed, but we are kind of getting there. We are currently hosting. There we go. You learn something every day. Barry Grant's a Muslim. So there we go. Shoreditch, we're in. We're in Dulwich, Peckham, Camden, Walthamstow, Bermondsey, Brixton, Clapham Common. We're in Battersea, Gypsy Hill, Nunhead, West and South Norwood. So we've got quite a few, and we've got a few more coming and all. So it's picking up and it's fun. Tap water, of course, tap water. But yeah, so if any of you are in London and you want to see us, then all our details are on the Instagram and Facebook pages, and the handles are in the description below. So there we go. Yeah, which quizzes do I host? Barry, I don't host any of them anymore. I'm like the Grand Supremo. I overlook. I write the quizzes, and run the business basically. So I don't have time to host anymore, sadly. And I'm in Bristol, so yeah. I'd like to get back to hosting one day, but this is my fix. This is me putting myself in the shop window. But we have got some absolutely belting hosts, so it's not all about me, although it might feel it sometimes. As always, the quiz is free to play. But if you do see something you like this evening and you believe it's worth it, then you know what to do. It's on the bottom, and there's a couple of links in the description. You can click on either of those, and you can send me all your cash. I accept crypto. So yeah, ping me over your crypto if you've got it. Thank you. What rounds have we got this evening? Yes, Barry, Nunhead. We're in Nunhead as well. Crafty Craig is in the house. How's it doing, Crafty? We've got general knowledge. We've got a big fat brain buster. Okay. We've got a true or false round. We've got an observation round. And you might have seen it on the Facebook page or on the Instagram page. We've managed to bag Leonardo DiCaprio, which it was a struggle. But he looked back at the Cananda episode and he said, I want a piece of that. So we've got him involved tonight. Oh, and Thomas Boudin, a rather amusing fellow who does some Instagram and TikTok stuff, is going to be collaborating with him. We've also got Countdown tonight. We have got Shit or Bust. And we have got a picture round. So we've got a good quiz for you tonight. And this is basically us putting ourselves in the shop window. You know, we're completely up for we do. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. That's the ice cream van. I hope the kids don't fucking hear it. Yeah. We do corporate gigs. We're up for doing charity gigs. So yeah, this is us in the shop window as ever. if you enjoy this is what we do week in, week out. Lovely to see Gemma Simcock in my comment section. I am absolutely delighted about that. And I'm sure, give it 45 minutes or so, and Victoria Robinson will be in there correcting me on my grammar. Right, let's go, Barry said. He's excited. Okay. Let's ping ourselves over to the rules. Very simple. If you don't remember them already, we have a banker and we have a joker in our quiz tonight. The banker is for the answer you're 100% certain of. If you are indeed correct, you can get 3 points for that. Now, Crafty Craig, don't forget that is 3 points on its own, not 3 plus the one you originally got. Joker is a free point, so put the word Joker anywhere on your sheet and you are guaranteed a point. Okay, it's a quiz of 40 questions. You get first half 20, second half 20, and you get a banker in the first half and banker in the second. You get a joker in the first and a joker in the second. So yeah, don't forget that. Take a note of our Big Fat Quiz League, which is still going. If you want to be involved in that, and just go to www.thebigfatquiz.com/league-table, and you can follow the instructions there to get onto our league table with your score at the end. Have we missed the dishwasher ping yet? We're a new house. We've moved to a new house, and we have a spare room. So we're in the spare. It's obviously a pub. It looks like a pub. I've put all these chairs out and everything. Built that bar there. And I think over time, what I would like to do is I'd like to get little cutouts of all you lot and have you in the bar. Yeah, go feed the Crafty Craig. You'll be absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. They're coming on the screen. Waffle is almost over. Yeah, our third rule is be nice. There we go. That's it. Right, moving through. Let's just see you guys all over our country. If anybody's new in tonight, which I don't think there is, but you might be watching it on catch up or something like that. We can get you on our little quiz map. If you're not already on this quiz map, then please, drop us a note with your score, and we'll get you on there. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, look, we can zoom right in, we can see who's where, and nobody's been added to that in a little while, so it'd be nice to get some new people on there. But anyway, moving through to round 1. It's our first round, and it is a general knowledge round. So we're getting ready to go. Right. Fuck some up at some point, I'm sure. Right, what came first, beer or the wooden wheel? It's quite a random question to start off with, but starts you mean to go on. What came first, beer or the wooden wheel? Ladies and gentlemen, it's great to have you back. The Big Fat Virtual Pub Quiz is back in your screens, and it's fabulous. Oh, those were the days, weren't they? The old dishwasher disco. Sold that dishwasher, Bryn. Did we? No. Didn't come with us. It was integrated. Of course it was integrated. Question number 2. How old do you have to be to accompany a learner driver in the UK? How old do you have to be to accompany a learner driver in the UK? Yeah, Barry Grant, it is. There's not much chat going on in here. However, there are only 11 of you. Thanks for the like, Crafty Craig. There's only 11 of you, so you're gonna have to work a little bit harder, guys, if you're gonna keep this chat going. I'll do my best to do my bit. I've got this funny feeling that we're gonna get a few people jumping in at 8 o'clock because they just assume it's on at 8, even though it said 7:30. And you lot knew. Right, question number 3. With which ancient empire is the toga associated? With which ancient empire is the toga associated? Who's getting in from work at 7:30? To be fair, most people, all hundreds of them that have not managed to make it tonight, they are likely in the garden, as I would like to be on this beautiful evening, because it looks like it's our final few days of any kind of sun. All right, question number 4. If you were born on Midsummer's Day, what star sign would you be? Just a quick shout out for Patma Aries. Patma Aries. No. Am I missing? I'm missing that. Patma Aries. Unless Aries is something I don't know. Right, question. Patma Aries. Oh, fucking. For fuck's sake. Question number 5. What is both French wine region and a luxury American automobile manufacturer? I can say that there. What is both a French wine region and a luxury American automobile manufacturer? I should have just put car and then I could have fit it all on. Oliver Klozoff. That is proper carry on. That is as carry on as it gets. Oh, slow down, guys. We've got 17 viewers. All right, so this is our first round that we've got under our belt. General knowledge. What came first, beer or the wooden wheel? Question number 2. How do you have to be? What? Barry? No, I can't. But thanks for thanks for chipping in. Question number 1, what came first, beer or the wooden wheel? Question number 2, how old do you have to be to accompany a learner driver in the UK? Let's not forget, Barry, we have new tech on this updated channel. I can absolutely put you in the sin bin. Only I am allowed to use those words. And it's usually at the end of a bottle. So, Question number 4. If you were born on Midsummer... Let's consider that your first strike. If you were born on Midsummer's Day, what star sign would you be? Question number 5. What is both a French wine region and a luxury American car manufacturer? There we go. Barry Grant giving me the old massage there after the old surprisingly blue. I mean, I would love to have a t-shirt with that on, but school drop-offs would be a bit awkward. Please don't. Right. You will recall, those of you that were around in the early days, that we used to have a big fat anagram. We've still got it. We're not going to have it tonight. We've been trialling something else at our pub quizzes, which is the Big Fat Brain Buster. It's very simple. I'll give you a brain buster, and the first person to solve it is going to get 3 points. Okay. So, if we were in the pub, you'd get 1 shot per person at this. If you thought you knew the answer, you would run up to our quizmaster and you would tell him that answer. If you are indeed correct, you would get either 3 points or 5 raffle tickets for our cash jackpot at the end. Excuse me, bubbles on that Prosecco. Right. Big Fat Brain Buster. It's going to have to go in the comments section, your answer. Okay, so this is a comments section quiz. Louise Godfrey, here you are. Can take a little screenshot of those questions, please, because this is your first round. And here's your brain buster. There we go. So my twin lives at the reverse of my house number. The difference between our house numbers ends in 2. The number 2. Okay. What are the lowest possible numbers of our house numbers? My twin lives at the reverse of my house number. The same numbers reversed, right? The difference between our house numbers ends in 2. Okay, so that should help you. What are the lowest possible numbers of our house numbers? Okay, so I'm going to need you to take a little screenshot of that because we're going to have to move off this screen in a moment to get the comments up, because this is a comment section quiz. Okay. So a question even. So the first person to shout it out in the comment section is going to get. Right. We've got a few answers in that comment section. I can see on the right left hand side. I've actually got the comment section up here, so I didn't need to. It was an incredibly quick one, which makes me think she's heard this question before. But the question, the answer to that question is 19 and 91. The lowest possible numbers for the houses are 19 and 91, and the difference between those is 72. So talk about bursting into a room and swinging your massive dong around. Louise Godfrey walks in late and gets the brain buster within about 30 seconds. Louise, can you tell us in the comment section? Be honest with us. Maybe you just got it. But Dave has a huge maths brain. Yes. His massive head. Dave's massive head. Massive bulging head. Stood to attention during this question, and he thought, yes, please, I'll have a bit of that. He's only gone and absolutely nailed it. So there we go, 3 points for Dave and Louise on the Big Fat Brain Buster. There's me thinking that was a tricky one. Whew. Well done, Dave. And well done to Richard Bradford, who got 19 and 91 as well. Maybe he was just edging his bets and he was like, Louise is probably right, so I'll go for that one as well. Hardlines, Victoria Nicholson. Hardlines indeed. There we go. Big skills. Big skills from the man. Okay. Right. Moving through to our next round, which is true or false. So we've got questions 6 to 10. And here's our first question. Greta Thunberg's middle name is Tintin. What do we think? Is it Tintin? Whew. Question number 6. Dave and Louise, did you get the first round of 5 questions okay? Question number 7. Vikings' helmets don't have horns. Is this true or false? Fabulous. Thank you, Louise. Mark Cook, you're on mute. He's not going to hear me though, is he? Oh well, yeah, maybe he will. It's him that's on mute. Mark Cook, you're on mute. You just told him yourself, Gemma. All right, there we go. Question number 7. Vikings helmets. Viking helmets don't have horns. Is that true or false? 50-50 shot here. Question 8. In California, it's illegal to jump from a car moving quicker than 40 miles an hour. How are people watching? I'm always interested to know how people are watching. If Steve Jones got us on the telly, that's what I want to know. And are you in your garden, Steve? Yes, I do remember these things. I've got memory like an elephant. Not much else. Well, I want to, but how are people watching? Louise Godfrey's got and Dave. They've got some weird thing going on where they watch YouTube and Facebook Live, and then they've got the commenting on the phone, I think. Crafty Craig's feeling clever tonight, clearly. Question number 9. Wilma Flintstone's maiden name was Slagbubble. Wilma Flintstone's maiden name was Slagbubble. Oh, look at that. We've got all the clever clogs out tonight, haven't we? Inside on the box, pal. Inside on the box, pal. Dave's on the iPhone, I'm on the iPad. Brilliant. Nice. Oh, Barry. Oh, Barry. What's a hospice? About a gallon and a half. Right, question number 10. Your nose is always visible to you. Is that true or false? Your nose is always visible to you. Is that true or false? Barry, is there anything we can do to help? Can we send a care package? And what do you want in it? What would be the ideal care package, Barry? Fingers crossed, indeed. Oh, Crafty Craig. A little bit of role play for Crafty and his friend. Watching it on a PC. Didn't know you were into uniform, sir. Right, questions number 6 to 10. This is a true or false round, so you got 50-50 shot on this one. Greta Thunberg's middle name is Tintin. I think I covered all bases there with that pronunciation. Number 7, Viking helmets don't have horns. Question number 8, in California, it is illegal to jump from a moving car quicker than 40 miles an hour. Question number 9, Wilma Flintstone's maiden name was Slag Bubble. Number 10, your nose is always visible to you. Shouldn't you be at work? Is it, what have you got? Like, I mean, Esau, you know. Cross your heart up to die, Barry. Do you work in the hospice? And if so, is this, what, do you also stay there? Are you a carer? And is this your night off? Or is a load of bleeping going on and you're just not listening to it because you've got your headphones on? Right, there we go. Let's move through to our next round, and this is the third round. Is always feels right to have that music round or that the special round that we've done in the past, like catchphrase or blockbusters or whatever else. So this week I want to do some collaborating with people. I want to make it. You've got to stop, Barry. I want to make it interesting. So we reached out to Thomas Boudin, who does some really good green screen comedy, and he's got some contacts in high places. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to the pub TV. It's just up there, and we're going to have an observation round. The rules will be apparent because Leonardo and Thomas are going to explain what the rules are. So make sure you're listening right from the moment we kind of transition over. Make sure you're listening and taking note of the scene, okay? Of the scene. And what is in it, because you are going to be asked questions on it. That's what an observation round is. So here we are. I don't want anybody telling me, can we watch it again? We're watching it once. We're watching it once. Enjoy.
Hello, I'm Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I'm Thomas Boudin. And thanks, Pietro, for having us as part of the Big Fat Quiz. Right, so my boy Leo and I are long-term collaborators, and what you're about to see here is a scene with the two of us in. So make sure you pay attention, because Pietro is going to ask you questions about it afterwards. Yeah? Right, Leo?
Right.
I think that's it from us. So enjoy. And please do enjoy, because we weren't cheap. Do you know what I mean? Pietro's forked out quite a bit for us to be here, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so make the most of it. Roll the clip. There's something wrong. Is this your first penis?
Overrun. The bed. The couch.
May I see? It's beautiful.
Okay, there we are. I hope you enjoyed that. And a big shout out to Thomas Boudin. You can find him on various social channels. In the description below, you got him on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitter. So if you want to follow him for some funny shit, then please do that. So that was our observation around. Did we enjoy that? Was that enjoyable? I know Barry Grant's got a few things to say about that, but let me just. There we go. Get rid of that annoying bit. I am feeling slightly boxed in, but I know you're fucking twat. Right, so film observation round. Question 11. What year was the film released? What year was the film released? Thanks, Barry. Thanks, man. Question 12. What's the colour of Tom's robe? What was the colour of Tom's robe? Must have. But Barry, is that space? Is that space on purpose so you don't get busted? I didn't know you were allowed to drink whiskey on your break in a hospice, Barry. Question 13. How many shirt buttons did Leo have undone? How many shirt buttons did Leo have undone? Barry, my mum might be watching this. Right, question 14, our observation round. How many cushions were on the sofa that Tom sat on? I think this is the hardest one because the quality of the video is not not great. Listen, I can say this about Barry Grant: he's keeping this comment section alive, which is admirable to him. You know, somebody's got to. Thanks, Dave. And thanks for the message. No, you don't get an extra point if you know a real maiden name. 15. What's the name of the actress that Tom replaced? Did such a fine job. Yeah, Denise's mum's watching. She might be a bit deaf, but she's not bloody blind. So just don't make me press that sin bin button, Barry Grant. Not Barry Peterson. Imagine if I got me Barry's mixed up. So that's our film observation round. Care of Thomas Boudin. Question 11. What year was the film released? What was the colour of Tom's robe before he shed it? 13. How many shirt buttons did Leo have undone? Question 14. How many cushions were on the sofa that Tom sat on? And 15. What's the name of the actress Tom replaced? We need actions, Barry Grant, not words. Plenty of words coming from you. We need action. Go wipe a couple of bums and come back and calm yourself down. Question moving through to our final round, which is round 4, and I can't remember what it is, but we'll find out in a second, I guess. It's penguin jokes. I have a feeling Barry's gonna love this one. Right, where are my questions? So it's very simple. I'm going to give you a penguin joke, and you've got to give me the punchline. And I tell you what, the only way that I will not accept the answer I've got is if your joke is funnier. And we'll find out in the comment section when we do the answers. But question 16: why are penguins good racing car drivers? Why are penguins good racing car drivers? Where's my chat box? There you are. Oh, Denise, very good, very good, very good. Right. Question 17. What does a penguin eat on its birthday? Denise, is your mum watching? Is she with you? Is she with you? Or have you managed to, or is she on some kind of device or a Zoom chat? And what's your mum's name? Let's give her a shout out. Question 18. Why did two penguins jump up and down when they met? Ah, shit, Barry. Kathleen. She's beside me. She's called Kathleen. Fabulous. Hello, Kathleen. I hope you're well. I hope you're staying safe. And more importantly, actually, I hope you're enjoying the quiz. And don't worry, Barry's about 10 crazy comments away from just having a little enforced break, I reckon. Question 19. How do a group of penguins make a decision? Barry Peterson Cook, I'm sorry. I do need to make sure I'm clear on this. And I'll be very careful with me Barrys. When I flick that button, I'll make sure the right Barry is being flicked. Question 20. Why can't penguins fly? Can't penguins fly? Okay, so question 16, why are penguins good racing car drivers? Question 17, what does a penguin eat on its birthday? Question 18, why did two penguins jump up and down when they met? Question 19, how do a group of penguins make a decision? Question 20, why can't penguins fly? That's your final 5 of the first half. Now, let me just remind you about our very important rules. Don't put any answers in the comment section. You've passed that with flying colours so far. Banker, this is for the answer you are 100% certain of. So if you are indeed correct, you get 3 points for that. So make sure you put a banker on one of these questions from question 1 to 20, just one of them. If you are indeed correct, I'm going to give you 3 points for it. A joker is a free point, so put the word joker anywhere you like in this first half, and you're going to get a guaranteed point. So that could be for a question that you're a little bit shaky on, or one where you don't have an answer. So there you go. That's your rules for this first half. It is time to take an enforced break. You don't get to neck half a bottle of prosecco without nature taking control of the situation. So you've probably got time for a pee. You've definitely not got time for a poo. I'll see you in 2. Okay. Barry Grant, I have a question for you. And in fact, I've got a question for all the fellas in here tonight. Are you a sit-downer or a stand-upper? That's the question of the night. Do you do it standing up or sitting down? I'm sure the ladies would prefer you to do it sitting down, but I'm sure your toothbrushes would prefer you to do it sitting down. But can you get yourself out of the habit? That's what I'm interested to know. Right, welcome back to the pub. We need some people in here, don't we? Really, we need some. Yeah, we need some of you guys. Let's see how we go over the next few quizzes. Maybe we'll get some of you guys in here. I'll scour your Facebook pages. Yeah, Martin Ralph. Yeah, depends how pissed. Yeah, that's a good shout, really, isn't it? Yeah. I did see a fabulous feat of balance at a festival once, right at the front. You know, where there's no real chance of getting out for a wee and getting back in time to without spoiling your gig. And 2 girls just basically held hands like that, took each other's weight, and then just slipped their shorts to the side. That was pretty impressive. That was pretty impressive. We all got splashed. There we go. Right, so first round after the big break is our countdown round. Now, I didn't have too much time to finesse this scene, but you know, you get the idea. You get the idea. Let me just move myself up a little bit. So it's very simple. There's 2 points per question here. We've got 5 questions. This is question 21, and the words are related, I guess. And here's your clue, which is sport. So we've got 2 questions, two answers even, 9 letters. Quite impressed. 16,000 viewers currently. Am I reading that right? Oh. Never mind. So there will be 2 points for question 21. There are 2 answers, and they're both 9-letter words, and I've just we're missing some letters. Steve Jones got it. Good lad. Racing man. Oh, sorry, Barry Peterson. You've got to allow me one sport question. One. The whole round is not sport. Don't worry about that. It's just this one question. He'd be happy if we just had barcodes for the whole bloody 40 questions. Right, next one. Next one is this. Royal. So there we go. Yeah, another two points available here. Tricky this. You see, I was supposed to be in this little thing behind. And I JPEG'd it rather than PNG'd it. And I fucked it, basically. But there we go. You know, these things happen. I didn't have time to go over it again. Anyway, right. So that your clue is royal. And there's 2 words there. If you need a little bit more time, then you really need... I'm going to take this down in about 15 seconds. You need to take a picture of this so you can keep working on it. Right, next one. Nature. Did anyone get that last one? The royal one? Let us know in the comment section if you did, because I'm interested to know. Bradley Clegg thinks they got it. Oh, Julie, lovely Jubbly Watson. Julie, where have you been? Where have you been? You've missed all the bands. And we think, Julie, we might have found the man for you, by the way. Just saying. I mean, you know, don't say too much, guys, but, you know, we've got a lovely fella in here. Whatever you do, Julie, don't scroll back through the comments. You don't need to. He's a lovely fella. I think he's newly single. Barry Grant, his name is. He's probably just fucked it with that last comment, but give him a shot. Give him a shot, Julie. Here's your next one. Explore is your clue. We've got two more answers and points. Louise. We need to get a big fat wedding under our belt. 2 people have met in the comments section. I'm feeling. I feel, you know, if Barry can just pipe down for a minute, he's a shoo-in. We just need to get somebody. Where's Leanne when you need her? Very possibly did bother, and it was probably with Leanne. Right, your next one and your last. Oh no. Oh, what we got? Oh yeah. That was our penultimate one in this round. So that's question 24. Question 25 is food. Food. She's diving in. Who's got the mugs? Barry lived near Leanne. Well, yeah, that's debatable, isn't it? I mean, I guess you live near everybody when you're a stalker. Right, so that's your last one, right? Let's just flick through them one more time, okay? So there's your food. There's 2 we're looking for there. That's explore. Another 2 points available there. We had nature before that, so this would have been 23. 23, 2 words there. Tough one, that top one. That's tough, I have to say. I think I probably could have left another letter in. Then we had royal. 2 more there. Barry Grant is not 25. Leanne, Julie, sorry. Barry Grant is definitely not 25. And sport. Right, then we let's move to through to round number 6. That was round number 5. Round number 6 is shit or bust, and this is where, if you are slightly lagging behind, we can pump those scores up, because there is a potential for 15 points in this round. It's 3 points per correct answer. However, if you answer incorrectly, you're going to get -3 points. If you don't answer at all, there is no penalty, no reward. Okay, I'm not that evil. So 3 points if you get it right. -3 if you get it wrong. No penalty, no reward if you don't answer. So, shit or bust indeed. Our first one, question 26. How long does a brandy with the age grading of XO have to be stored in a cask for? Now I think this is this a Barry Peter Simcock question? I think it might be. How long does a brandy... It's definitely not a Victoria Nicholson question. I don't imagine she's big on a brandy, Victoria Nicholson. Am I right? Let me know, Victoria. What's your favourite brandy? How long does a brandy with the age grading of XO have to be stored in a cask for? That's question 26. Barry Grant, you must remember any feeling I get that there's any harassment going on, then I really am going to flick that button and you will be paused. So stay on that line, my friend. Barry, do you know... No, surprise, surprise, Victoria Nicholson is not a brandy drinker. You're a Southern Comfort and Lemonade person, aren't you, Victoria? Or maybe Barry is about 25. Right, your next one, question 27. What fish do you smoke to get kippers? Now there's a video I'd like to show on this channel as an observation round. Barry Grant smoking, quite literally, a kipper. That would bring me great pleasure. Barry, can we arrange you smoking, literally smoking, a kipper? In your slippers. MD 2020, Victoria Nicholson, you just... Right, I want to know, Victoria, if that is an absolute, yes, I'm an MD 2020 drinker. Is that real, or is that, I know how old you are, Pietro, so I'm going to put in a little reference to MD 2020. It's difficult when you can't see people's faces. My God, MD 2020 was when I was 16. Mad Dog 2020. Boom. Right, question 28. What is the European equivalent in grams to a cup of sugar? You know that really fucking annoying thing that happens when you access a recipe online and it says 2 cups of this. And you're like, oh, what? Okay. Cup? Mug. But my cups all vary in size. What is the European equivalent in grams to a cup of sugar? They definitely sell MD 2020. I see it all the time. Yeah, she is a little. Cheers, Victoria. Gotcha. I used to have, what did I used to have? In Visage in Huddersfield. We had a club in Huddersfield called Visage, which is French for face. I was going there 3 years, I never knew. And what was the special drink we used to have there? A turbo shandy. Does anybody know what a turbo shandy is? What are the ingredients of a turbo shandy? This is just for the comment section. It's got nothing to do with the quiz. A blast away, cast away in diamond white. Yes! Fucking diamond white. Absolutely. Who used to put the straw in the bottle and fold it down and do that thing where you could just like neck it in one? Barry Grant. I am from Huddersfield, my friend. Yes. Right. David Lamb is the narrator of which cooking-based TV show? Lager and Smirnoff Ice. Richard Bradford. Lad. Yeah, there we go. Lager and Smirnoff Ice. No, I never had it. No, it's definitely Smirnoff Ice, yeah. Ain't that the truth, Barry? It's quick, isn't it, Barry? Too quick for my liking. Question 30. I mean, I didn't fact check it, so who knows? Who was the Roman god of agriculture? Who was the Roman god of agriculture? Oh, God. Wild Blue and Port? What's Wild Blue? Okay, so there we are. That's our final round before we move into our pitch round, which really is our final round. Shit or bust, how long does a brandy with the age grading of XO have to be stored in a cask for? Question 27, what fish do you smoke to get kippers? Question 28, what is the European equivalent in grams of to a cup of sugar? Question 29, David Lamb is the narrator of which cooking-based TV show? And question 30, who was the Roman god of agriculture? So that is questions 26 to 30. The rules for shit or bust are very simple. 3 points for a correct answer, -3 if you put an answer and it's wrong. If you do not answer and you leave that space blank, there is no penalty, no reward. So think very, very carefully before you go shit or bust. Right, so picture round. Question 31. Who's missing? Sadly, who's missing? There we go. Emma Ryan, trying to come back on social media. This is what happens to me every time when I try and come back on the old social media. It's just not worth it. It is just not worth it. Really sorry that you've missed us. But we did plaster it all over social media, so you've missed a good couple of rounds, I'm afraid, Emma. But lovely to have you on now, even if it's for just the final bit of waffle. Right, so that's question 31. Question 32. Solve this, please. Solve this. Emma, Ryan, do me a quick favour. Could you just have a little peek out your windows? If there's a dark, dodgy little character observing you from afar, can you just? It's probably best to call 999. Give him the name of Barry. But make sure they know it's not Peter Simcock. If that's all right. It's best to be safe than sorry. Question 32. Where's my chat box? Oh, you disappeared. There we are. Question 32. That is. Solve it, please. Question 33. Who's that? Denise. Nice. If you've got a 32, let's. One of our quiz masters couldn't even figure it out. I mean, it's not a terrible thing that you couldn't figure it out, but well, that's good. He had all night to try and figure that one, and he couldn't. So I got a late night text saying, "I'm just about to do the answers. What the fuck is 32? Why is 32? We had the answers obviously, but why?" It's like, there we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be pleased to know that our beautiful Barry's in a little time out just for a moment, just to give everybody else the chance to catch up, okay, and comment. Because when you comment on your own comments, let's see how Barry comes back after his little time out. Question 34. Name the film. Just poking the bear, Barry. Just poking the bear. And it's the first time I've ever done it, so I'm quite excited to have the power. So question 34, name the fault. Julie, if his little timeout means that we see more of you, then it was worth every penny. It didn't cost me anything. But, Alright, question 34 is name the film. All right, question 35. Which athlete just come out of the Olympics and Paralympics? Who is this athlete? Quite an iconic figure. Barry, what started? Barry Peter Simcock. What started the love of barcodes? Can we find out? Can you, you know, for those of you that are on here that don't know Barry, which are zero, can we find out where the barcode thing came from? Because you're an expert on barcodes, and how do you become an expert on barcodes? How is that a thing? Is there a formula to barcodes? I don't know. Can you look at one and go, well, yes, I understand, or am I just being taken for an absolute clown? Question, but that's possible. I'm going to side on that with that one. Question 36: whose flag? Yeah, Crafty Craig. I mean, the timeout doesn't stop him from. It doesn't stop him from watching. Not sadly. I want Barry part of our lives. I really do. I'm a big fan of that arse wiper. But you know, I want you guys to have a little bit of time in the limelight. Should we say? Yeah, the yo-yo dieting, thick, thin. Like it. Barry, I reckon you could do this. We should do one together one time. Me and you, Barry. That'd be a nice little collab, wouldn't it? Question 37. This week's dick pic. Who's that? Was it who is flag? Oh, fuck off. Listen, can I just say something, right? Let me just say something. Old J, MBE, right? He's got a fella who does all of his prep for him, right? Does everything, sets it up, you know, the whole fucking 9 yards, and still they have typos and horrendous grammar. So I don't have a problem with Jay. You know that. We all know that. He's back. I'm just saying, you know, I'm one man, and I have my limitations, as Sophie will tell you. Question 38, which musical? Which musical is this? Barry? Don't make me do it again. Be selective, Barry. We had a lovely time whilst you were having a little digestive biscuit and a cup of tea. We were having a lovely time. All sorts of people popped up. Alright, so that's question 30. That's 38. That's which musical? 39. What's a sign? What does the sign mean? Yeah, maybe conundrum round is a good one. Don't feed the troll. He's got fat fingers, as Barry, I can tell you that. Right, so That is question 39. Question 40 is going to come with it. I'm going to show all of them in one big picture round on the screen now, and question 40 will be on there. Okay, so let me remove that, and I'm going to remove this as well. And here, oh, here is the full picture round. So question 31, who's missing from that little scene there, sadly? Question 32, can you solve that? 33, who is that? Question 34, name the film. 35, which athlete? 36, who is Flag? 37, who is Dick Pick? 38, which musical? 39, which sign? And 40, in Scrabble, which is the only letter worth 5 points. That's your final question of the quiz this evening. We're probably going to be done in 5 minutes. So when I say which sign on 39, I mean, what does it mean in the highway code? What does it mean if you see that sign? Forgive me if you already knew that. Right. Let's jump back in. Right, so as you all know, our rules for the quiz, we have a banker and a joker, so make sure you've got one of each in this second half. I'm not going to go through that again because you understand how that works. After each round, I'm going to ask you to post your scores, please. So after the first round, let us know how you did in that round. And where you potentially use your banker and your joker. So, question or round number 1. What came first, beer or the wooden wheel? Beer. I mean, it's a close one. It's 2,000 years. But well done if you got that right. Question number 2. How old do you have to be to accompany a learner driver in the UK? You have to be 21. Question number 3. With which ancient empire is the toga associated? It's the Roman Empire. I like the concentration. No comments coming through just yet because there's concentration. People got their purple pens out. They've got their dobbers. Right. Tick. Question number 4. If you were born on Midsummer's Day, what star sign would you be? You would be Cancer. And question number 5. What is both a French wine region and a luxury American automobile manufacturer? It's a Cadillac. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a French wine region, to be honest. So you've got question number 1. The answer is beer. A bonus point if you've got 5,500 BC. Question number 2 is 21. Question number 3 is Roman. Question number 4, the answer is Cancer. Question number 5, the answer is Cadillac. So there we go. How are you doing? Crafty Craig first in. 7 points with his banker. He don't fuck about with his banker, does our Crafty Craig? I'll tell you that. He's usually using it on his first round. 5 out of 5. Barry Peter Simcock. This is promising, Crafty. Promising. Louise is on 5 out of 5. Yeah. So we went to our Brain Buster next, didn't we, after that first round, and Louise Godfrey got it. So 3 points for Louise Godfrey on that one. Nobody else gets any points for the Big Fat Brain Buster. Denise got 7. Denise, did you use your banker? Or is that... Well, you must have done. Fucking idiot, Pietro. True fact, the inventor of the wood wheel had been on a 2,000-year bender when he came up with the idea. I mean, that's quite good. Again, I mean, I think we could do the rounds, actually. I think Dave would be a fabulous person to collab with. Right, question. Julie Watson's only been in fucking 5 minutes. She thinks the questions are brilliant. You haven't seen any of them yet. Wait till you get to round 3. Right, question. Round number 2. Greta Thunberg's middle name is Tintin. Right, Tintin. Is that true or false? It's true. Greta Tintin Thunberg. Question number 7. Viking helmets don't have horns. That is also true. Question. They have like the Viking horns have, you know, those like two beer cans, and they're like the straw. That's what you get on a Viking helmet. Question 18. In California, is it illegal to jump from a car moving quicker than 40 miles an hour? False. No, it's not. It has to be travelling over 65 miles an hour for it to be illegal. There you go. 1 point for false and a bonus point for 65 miles an hour. Question 9. Wilma Flintstone's maiden name was Slag Bubble. That's not true. It's false. It was Slag Hoople. Equally ridiculous. Question 10. Your nose is always visible to you. Is that true or false? It is true. Unconscious selection attention just ignores it. There we go. Yeah. Just a shout out to Dave who private messaged me because he's got my number. He knew that. He knew Slag Hoople. It's amazing what people know. It's amazing what people know. Right, we went to our 3rd round, which was an observation round.
Hello, I'm Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I'm Thomas Boudin. And thanks, Pietro, for having us as part of the Big Fat Quiz. Right, so my boy Leo and I are long-term collaborators, and what you're about to see here is a scene with the two of us in. So make sure you pay attention, because Pietro is going to ask you questions about it afterwards. Yeah? Right, Leo?
Right.
I think that's it from us. So enjoy. And please do enjoy, because, we weren't cheap. Do you know what I mean? Pietro's forked out quite a bit for us to be here, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so make the most of it. Roll the clip. Is something wrong? Is this your first penis?
Overrun. The bed. The couch.
May I see? It's beautiful.
Okay, thanks for bearing with us on that one. I feel I do have to interrupt the transmission just to give a big shout out to Dave and Louise, who are the first people tonight to chip in. So thanks for your donation for the PayPal account. Much appreciated. You get a shout out if you pay. I'm not sure I'm going to get one from Barry Grant because I'm probably going to end up having his details then. Check him out. Right, question 11. What year was that film released? It was, of course, Titanic. Obvs. And it was released in 1997. Yeah, that's correct. Question 12. What was the colour of Tom's robe? Purple. Purple's what I had, anyway. Difficult, but no, it was purple. It might have been blue, but it looked purple on screen. So go fuck yourselves. Question 13. How many shirt buttons did Leo have undone? Thanks, Julie, by the way. It was one. He had one shirt, the top button, undone. The hardest question of the lot, question 14, how many cushions were on the sofa that Tom sat on? I could make out 3. So that's the answer that we're going for. 3 cushions were on that sofa. And what's the name of the actress that Tom replaced? Oh, no, it's not that. Is that Kate Winslet, of course. Kate Winslet should have been there without a willy. Basically, sorry Denise's mum. Although, listen, who am I kidding? I'm sure you've seen a willy before. You're Denise's mum, for God's sake. You have to have. Sorry, I digress. Right, so there we go. 1997, Purple 1, 3, and Kate Winslet. That's all you're getting for that. Let us know how you got on in that round. All right. Penguin jokes. 4 with the banker. It's tough. An observation round is very, very tough. Hence why I only give you one go. Because, yeah, I don't know. I feel it's cheating to give you, you really have to pay attention. And the comedy of the scene, the whole point of that is that it's taking your attention. So you really need to concentrate for that one. But there we go. Denise thought it looked grey too. I was pretty certain it's purple. Right. Victoria Nicholson, you don't know that you got nothing unless you didn't answer anything. Let's see how easy these were, okay? Why are penguins good racing drivers? Question 16. Because they're always in pole position. Come on, Victoria. I mean, this is the easiest round of the night as far as I'm concerned. There we go. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you got that right. Question 16, because they're always in pole position. Question 17. What does a penguin eat on its birthday? Fish cake. Right? Fish cake. Anybody got any other suggestions? Let me know. And if it makes me chuckle, you'll get a point. Question 18. Thumbs up have started. Question 18. Why did 2 penguins jump up and down when they met? To break the ice. Of course. To break the ice. Listen. Victoria Nicholson. Look at Barry Peterson there with his thumb up. This is a man that sits on the sofa and works his way through that biscuit tin, he has seen every single penguin joke known to man. You, on the other hand, your body's a temple. You know, I imagine you're there with half an avocado, a rice cake. Am I right? You're not supposed to know this stuff. Question 19. How do a group of penguins make a decision? They flip a coin. It's obvious when you see it, isn't it? No, I'm not having excited. Steve Jones, I do apologise. That's not funny. Question 20. Why can't penguins fly? Because they're biscuits. Because they're biscuits. I mean, the round is penguin jokes. They're not. It's the biscuits. So there we go. That must be it indeed, Victoria Nicholson. So we got because they are always in pole position. Question 16. Fish cake. 17. Question 18 is to try and break the ice. Question 19 is flip a coin. Question 20 is because they're biscuits. Louise Godfrey, 5 out of 5. No fucking messing. Just like... One. Oh, Craig got one. It was his joker. No, I'm not having the plane ticket. It's not funny. Right, let's move through to our next round, which is conundrum round. And we started with sport, didn't we? Right then, let's have a look. So sport, we've got 2 9-letter words we're looking for there. You get a point for each. And we've got horseback and Newmarket. Horseback and Newmarket. Well done if you got that right. You got a point for each. So there are 2 points per question in this round. 10 overall. Okay. So our next one. And I need to do this. Royal. 2 words. Sovereign and uncrowned. Sovereign and uncrowned. Who got those 2? Sovereign, I reckon a few of you might have got, but uncrowned was a tricky one. Point for each. So let's take those away. Nature. Where's the next one? We've got 2. I think that bottom one is totally gettable. Top one. Ecosystem and zoologist. Ecosystem and zoologist. Thanks Barry Peterson-Cock for the for helping me out on that one. Plane ticket is not funny. They are biscuits is hilarious. I mean, the man himself said it. The barcode baron of Barnet. I don't know. He said it. So there we go. Ecosystem zoologist. Right. Let's ping that one off. Ping that one off. We got explore. Explore. What we're going for here? Aerospace and cosmonaut. Aerospace and cosmonaut. A point for each. And then we finished on food. These two are definitely connected. Raspberry preserves. Raspberry preserves. So there we go. Wow, I navigated that without any horrendous spelling mistakes or grammatical goofs. So yeah, there we go. 10 points in that round. Let us know how you got on in that round, because that's the big one. And we're going to finish off. Oh God, we're going. Oh, it's 2 hours. 2 hours. It is what it is. I don't know why I try and fly through. It's the waffle you love. Question 26. The answer: how long does a brandy with age grading of XO have to be stored in a cask for? It needs to be. It's 6 years. It's got to be 6 years. There we go. Oh, poor old Crafty Craig. Absolute nosedive. Denise, 8 out of 10. Phenomenal work. This might be your week, Denise. So there we go. 6 years for question 26. Question 27. What fish do you smoke to get kippers? It's a herring. On tenterhooks. Question 28. What is the European equivalent in grams of a cup of sugar? Right, can we all, 140 grams, can we all agree we know this now? And we don't need to panic when we're on that random recipe for Cavolo Nero spaghetti. Question 29. David Lamb is the narrator of which cooking-based TV show? Of course it is. Come Dine With Me. And question 30. Who was a Roman god of agriculture? It is Ceres. There we go. So we've got 6 years, herring, 140 grams. Come Down With Me, and Ceres. That's shit or bust. Remember, 3 points for the correct answer, -3 for an incorrect. No penalty, no reward if you haven't answered. Then we're moving through to our picture round, and it's very simple. I'm gonna give you all the answers in one. Here we go. Question 31 is Charlie Watts. God rest his soul. 32 is car insurance. So we have BMW in the middle of the word assurance. So car insurance. 33 is Karl Lagerfeld. 34 is The Road. 35 is Kathy Freeman. 36 is North Macedonia and South Korea. So there are 2 flags in there moulded together. Our dick pic is Denise Richards. 38 is Frozen. And 39, temporary traffic lights is what that would mean. And the only letter worth 5 points is K. There we go. So Charlie Watts, car insurance, Karl Lagerfeld. The Road, Kathy Freeman for 35. 36 is North Macedonia and South Korea. So I'm going to give you a point for each. So 2 points on that question. 37 is Denise Richards. 38 is Frozen, and temporary traffic lights is 39. 5 points is for the letter K on question 40. So there we go, and there we are. There we have it. Let us know in the comment section how well you've done, and we'll gauge where we are in the league table for this evening. I know you're all probably just there. We go 11th. Thank you for that one. It's been a fabulous night. I've loved it. I've enjoyed it. Victoria, 30 for your final score. Well done. Admirable. 30 immediately kicked to the bottom of the pile. Louise Godfrey on 34. Stacey Millard 37. Lovely work. Oh, Denise 51. Go fuck yourselves, everyone. Crafty Craig 17. Thanks so much for a fun night. You're welcome, Denise and Kathleen. God bless your soul. Only 43 tonight. Out of practice. Knowledge. You don't get out of practice for knowledge. Barry Peterson, cock, I don't care what you say. What a ridiculous excuse. Great to see you all. Yeah, Steve Jones 41. It's looking like Denise has absolutely knocked it out of the park tonight. If you need to or want to stick yourselves on the league table, then you know what to do. Just go to thebigfatquiz.com/league-table and follow the instructions on that page. The Claggy's got 43. Great to see you all in. And let's do this again next month, ladies and gents. Bring your friends. Bring your friends. Bring your mums, dads, sons and daughters. I've had an absolute ball, and I will see you the first Monday of next month. All the best. Stay safe.